No. This is a beginner's series that's being sold to people. It's me teaching people who don't know what they're doing. Okay, so yeah. Okay, so in this series, we don't start with the arms. Okay, in a regular training, I start with basic body positioning and arms, and let's like do all this, and then let's do chest, and then we go to the hips. In this, take a note of all of this, because this is what you guys are going to do. Because this works, okay? It works. Does it work, Jess, at home? The way that I'm teaching this works.
I mean, it does.
No, I mean, does it work for people? Are they coming back?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they're like magnets. Okay, so in this beginner series, we are going straight for the hips. Because there are some people that will be in your future class, if you ever teach this, that are there to lose weight in a low impact way, okay? So to do this, when we only have an hour and a half, we're not gonna get anywhere. So we're gonna start with the very first thing I'm gonna teach you is how to stand and hip bumps. And we go through each of the moves like this. I'm gonna teach you how to execute the move. I'm going to teach you how to make the move more of a rhythm, more smooth, and then how to move with the move, okay? So all of our moves we're mobile with, okay? And then, if you don't mind, we'll play around. We'll do a bunch of songs with hip bumps, and then I'll just show you, because I won't be back and Laura will be taking over sets of moves, I'll just show you a little sneak peek of what's to come, okay? All right, so I just heard this the other day, so if you keep coming back, you always get new information. So I just heard this, and it wasn't even a belly dance thing. It was at my daughter's gymnastics, and I went, that's like belly dance. Do you ever get like that? Do you ever see something and think, okay, so when I say my hips are square to the wall, what does that mean? That means, this is really weird, okay? But if I got like a broom, I don't know, and just like pierced you, okay, I'm sorry, I'm starting out weird, but right through your body, and it went from hip to hip, okay? One hip wouldn't be higher. It would be level. These hips have to be level with the floor and straight in front of you, reflecting the wall, okay? This is like the most important thing I could ever say. If you're starting like this, if you're starting like this, or you're starting like this, you ain't gonna get it, okay? So remember that thing. If I got the end of a broomstick or something and pierced right through the side of my body and went from hip to hip, those hips would be in alignment. They'd be parallel with the floor. Okay, so my toes have to be facing straight forward. Very, very, very important, okay? If you're out like this, if they're in anything like that, it's gonna throw everything off. So my toes are faced straight forward. I want everyone to just lean forward and feel the weight on the balls of your feet. Lean forward, feel the weight on the heels. Those are both not good, okay? I will say this, sometimes I do go on the back of my heels, don't you, for a shimmy? But for the most part, it's in the middle of the foot. So you have to get your body just level and right in the middle of the foot and balance, okay? This stuff, I know it's like, come on, Trish, but it's important, okay? So my toes are faced straight forward. My toes are also like kind of earthy and grounded. I kind of grab the floor. If you have a bunion, that's good for you. See my bunions? You know what a bunion is? It's like a little kickstand. For me, it like really works beautifully. So like I would never get my bunions cut off. They say they get bigger, so I'll dance better. You did? Oh my gosh, that's a terrible surgery. Did you really? Ooh.
It got really bad though.
Because you can't, I know it gets bad. I'll be the grandma that has like the feet like this, but at least I'll be able to dance with it. I don't want to cut it off because then I won't be able to do what I do. So for now, they're staying.
Like when you go get a pedicure and they want to shave your calluses.
Oh, I know. That's my kickstand, girl. Okay, knees are bent. Your knees are always, always, always bent in belly dancing. We know not to overextend our legs anyways because that's going to pull blood, okay? Little piece of advice. The bigger you got to bend here, the juicier your move's going to be, okay? But for now, just give me a little bend, okay? But you can do whatever you want. You can go down however low you want to do these moves. But you do want to make sure there's a bend there, okay? My hips are square. I'm going to lengthen my spine. I'm going to stand up really straight. Now, how do we do that? I didn't know that not everybody could do this. Let's inhale like this. Raise our diaphragm up. Exhale. Bring it back down. Do it again. Inhale. And this time, exhale and just bring it down a tiny bit. Don't leave it up there. But that is how straight I want you to stand. I will tell you this helps your posture too, because you'll be like, well, people think you got an attitude, but it's really you belly dance, honey. So you're just walking around like really, really straight. But yeah, okay. Turn to the side just for a second. I know I'm back down here with you. I know everyone has different size butts, okay? I get it. But for the most part, I want you to put your hand back here, right on top of your tailbone, and you're just going to kind of push your tailbone down. Now, this movement is a very fine motor muscle move. It's called the pelvic floor muscle. So it is not standing abs, okay? It's nothing happening through here. It's the muscle that literally connects your pubic bone to your tailbone. And it's also the muscle that you would do Kegel exercises with, or, you know, if you have to hold your pee because you have to get to the, I'm sorry, it's just the truth is what it is. It's very, very deep and internal. So you're bringing it up, coming back down, okay? This movement right here is extremely important. It's probably also hard for you to do because we don't do it very often. So my first piece of advice for you is do it more often now. At home, tuck, release, tuck, release. There's a couple things you can think of. You're either going to be a back person or a front person. If you're someone that thinks of what's going on in the back, you're going to try to picture the bottom of your tailbone. Now, it can't do this, I understand, but try to like curl the bottom of your tailbone all the way up like this. So it's really not dropping to the floor because people still can't get that. Literally try to curve it up like that. That will help you, okay? I know that Sophia's like, what? Mine don't do that, Trish. None of ours do, but we're just it's visualization, okay? Take it down, and then in the front, the thing you can think of is just the top of your pelvis here, lifting straight up into your diaphragm, okay? Now everybody's different too. The correction might be really, really small. It just might be something like this, okay? But then you have other people that, you know, I mean, all of us kind of stand like this. So no matter what, there has to be some kind of correction, okay? Very small. So let's put one hand here, and to correct it, you would just bring your tailbone down just a little bit. The goal is to have a spine that's straight, the most that you can, straight up and down. I know it's not gonna be, and I know your butt is there, but the spine itself should be straight, not out. In other words, we're never gonna twerk, okay? It ain't ever going that way. Unless we do this movement, but it's never really going that way, okay? So let's do this again. So our feet, our toes are faced forward. Got it? My toes are earthy and grounded. I don't know if that makes any sense, but I'm kind of like using the floor to my advantage. I'm grabbing onto the floor here, okay? My weight is evenly distributed on my feet. I'm not forward. I'm not back. I'm right in the middle. I'm going to bend my knees. I'm also going to stand. This is going from the bottom up. This would be shoulder width, right? This would be actually what a belly dancer might really do, okay? But this is fitness and we're learning. So we want to go a little bit apart from that, within shoulder width, okay? But honestly, a tiny bit, like enough maybe for one of your flip-flops to fit in between, okay? That's it. No more than that. And then eventually you can like bring them all together. But for now, no. Because your feet are going to be like rolling and stuff. Okay? So, toes forward, weight even, knees bent. Got it? Your balance is in the middle. Pelvis or tailbone adjusted down. Stand up, inhale, elongate your body, and then bring it back down. Shoulders. Okay? These shoulders got to be dropped. I know you're like, well, when's the fun? But I'm telling you, you want to look the part, right, Leisha? Okay, so this is going to help you look the part. For now, we're going to bring our arms up. Anytime I raise my arms up, it is big and wide, like a beach ball is in between there, okay? So now, there are some times that you might belly dance like this. Okay, but for now, these arms are just literally going to be an extension of the body here, okay, for now. We just want to bring them up. And sometimes I like to bring them up farther than they need to go and then drop my elbow, okay? So what's going on here? Is anybody in ballet? I'm not in ballet, so I always, you know ballet for your daughter. We need your other daughter here, but. So if you think of ballet, this is a position. I don't know what it is, but like they're kind of derivatives of ballet. They're like the opposite. Is this first? So, okay, so whatever. If this is second.
First feet and second.
Okay, so look, their feet are out, their hands are in the middle. Our feet are front, our hands are here, okay? This is also one in ballet. This is belly dance. So sometimes it'll help you get visualization like that. It's just like kind of the opposite and like very choppy, as different than ballet. But it's a derivative of ballet. And the one thing about ballet, I'll say, ballet has like a lot of things going on with the leg, and belly dance, your legs, they're just trying to get you to like walk across the floor, okay? They don't do nothing fancy, okay? It's all here. Okay, so when we stand really tall, raise our arms up, I want you to try not to look at her because she's going to have finesse, okay? And she's allowed. She's the only one that's allowed, okay? But for the rest of you, when you come up, try to keep your hands just as an extension of your wrist and down. Keep your hands here, okay? Later on, you can like do this stuff. But if you learn this with your hands doing all this funky stuff, it's going to be like, you're going to look like a monster or something, and it's distracting, okay? Trust me, or a zombie or something crazy. So take it from me because I had to learn arms all over again after I learned hand. One time I did a class in Pittsburgh, and I got off the stage and I went, man, I did good. That was a good one, to my friends. And we were like, yeah. And then I saw a video. And I was going like this, and my hands were going, I was doing the, lawnmower. My hand, it was doing this, it was going, and I'm like, you just can't do that. The arms should stay still. Okay, so for now, the arms are tricky. So for now, just kind of keep them planted, okay? Trust me, learn this stuff, keep them planted. So up, elbow down. My hands are just an extension of my arm right now, okay? The thumb can't have any of these guys, okay? The thumb got to come back up here, okay? Why is that? Because this in itself is a move, okay? This is a move. This is a move. So for now, it's in only your best interest to keep it one unit. So if I just wanted to like go like this and I was tired and I just wanted to go, whoop, then it looks amazing because you are already at home base, okay? So keep it there. Bring it up and down, okay? Everybody understand that? I'm going to go even a little bit further. Your neck, you are a Christmas ornament, okay? So you have to act like you're hanging from a tree. Now don't like do anything to hurt yourself, but really elongate your neck, really, right? I never thought of that till the other day. I saw it on a thing and I'm like, but like, your neck is long, your chin's up a little bit, okay? All right, got it? So this is the positioning that's important. We're going to go straight to hip bumps, okay? Got it? So let's get into position. We'll go down, up. So we're going to go feet front, weight evenly distributed, knees bent, okay? Tuck your pelvis or drop your tailbone. Elongate your spine. Your shoulders are now up. They're going to come right down. You're going to raise your arm, and they're going to be right as an extension of your body. They're not going to be back here, and this is ballet, right? This is ballet. This is paso doble. Okay, so keep it straight out to the side of you. That's how you would mirror the wall, right? My elbows down. Very, very good. Now, you could have it down a little bit. Whatever's comfortable for you. This is acceptable too, but this is a move, okay? So just keep it from here to here somewhere. Got it? And for this position, your hand is kind of like on a dresser and your elbow's drooping down a little bit. But again, don't give me any of this. Someone in beginners is real bad at this. It's not you. I don't know who it is. It's so funny because I'm always, because she looks like, I don't know, but she got like this, all this stuff going on. And, this is good, maybe like in tribal and stuff, but for now. Got it? Moving on. Okay, so we're going straight to bumps. How do you execute it? Hip bumps and hip slides. So you'll start with slides next week. Hip slides and hip bumps are the two cardinal moves. Okay, bumps are your knees are bent. Two things are going to happen. You have to have knees and belly bands. People don't understand how much of the moves come from the knees, right? It's amazing. These knees are making all this stuff happen, okay? And obliques. Now, if you go home and you do research on belly bands, you're going to get really confused. Because, right, Laura? We haven't talked about this. There's no encyclopedia or dictionary of this is the three-quarter shimmy. Everyone is kind of doing it different, and sometimes it comes out looking the same, and sometimes people even execute it different. This is the way we do it, okay? So, and it's approved by Laura, right, Laura? We got Laura's stamp of approval, then we're good. Okay, so this is the way we do it, okay? So why I'm saying that is you might learn on the internet, squeeze your butt, squeeze your butt. We don't squeeze our butt in here. It's all obliques, okay? Now I have another program where we do butt, but not here, okay? So your butt is soft, and you gotta just let everything go. You have to be like a wet noodle from the top down. Your head, your forehead, your eyes, your ears, everything. Drop it down into the floor. Be really limp and loose, okay? So we're into this position. To do a bump is one of our first cardinal moves, and you have to really use visualization here. Your knees are bent. You're going to straighten the leg that you want to bump, and you also have to give me a little bit of a push. The reason you have to do that is because it is not an up and down. These are ups and downs. They come like straight up into your, what is this? Armpit. But a bump kind of has more of a push, okay? But don't go crazy. That's the other thing I did wrong. I used to do these master classes, and the music came on, and I'd go, It's like, that's too much. You don't need to do it that big. You really don't. It's small, okay? So, I'm down, I'm tucking, I'm lifting, I'm dropping, I'm coming up. So, to make this right side go out to the side, my knees are bent, I'm going to straighten one leg, and I literally have effort right here. I'm squeezing. There's a little bit of a pinch, okay? And I'm going to straighten this leg. Straighten the left, the right, that left goes out. Right, then left, then right, then left. Okay, so you guys seem to be grabbing this pretty good. So if you just think about your hips, they are resting on the top of your femur, really. That's your pelvic cavity, right? So if you guys just stop for a second and just make your knees go forward and back, sometimes they're really not like moving that much, but if you just try to think about it, they should be, because they're riding up and down that leg, okay? So this is not what I'm talking about. A bump has kind of like a sway to it. Now I don't want you to like do something like African, but it definitely has a sway to it. So if I have my hands and I pretend like I'm putting them in my pockets, I'm like maybe like an inch off of my hips, they would hit each hand, okay? So there's definitely a lateral sway going on without making it too big and rolling your feet here. Got it? Moving forward. So if I wanted to do, you can do all kind of different combinations. I wanted to do 10 bumps on one side. My knees, this is home base. I would straighten this 10 times, and I'm going to push 10 times. That's a lot, 10. Usually I do 3. I don't know why I did 10, but hey, let's do it. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Good, Leisha. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now, we're not doing a shimmy. So remember, a shimmy, everything is symmetrical. So if I was doing a shimmy, it would go boom, boom. You know, it's the same on both sides. I'm only accenting the one side. So don't even worry about this one, even though it does come back a little bit. We want a pronounced move over there, okay? So I did over here. I'm going to bend. I'm going to straighten this 10 times. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. So you know when you have the groceries, the car door is open, you kind of push the car door. You still got that movement going on without making it too big. So we're going to move forward. So if I did that, one then the other, the bump happens on the beat always. Right, Laura? So the beat is never going to go, and you're going to go. It's never going to do that, ever. It's going to go, you're going to hit the beat with the bump, always, okay? So, I'll clap at different tempos and you guys can bump, okay? Don't worry, we're going to have fun, Leisha. Don't worry, hang in there. Okay, so come down, get yourself ready. Do you remember? Feet, knees, tuck, lift, shoulders. That kind of reminds me of the Karate Kid, like getting ready and then, okay? And neck long. So my knees are bent. I'm going to go right, left, right. Now, if I stop, you have to stop. So you're bringing the music to life. That's exactly what this is, okay? So that's why they look so mesmerizing. You know, and it looks like the body is making the music happen, okay? Ready? So 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, so you didn't know what was coming, but you get it, okay? It's going to happen on the accent, the main beat of the music, okay? So we're moving forward because you guys seem to be really good. Okay, trust me, I've had people be like, it ain't doing it, Trish. You know, can't, but you guys are good, so good job. So the next step is to make this a little bit more fluent and dancey, okay? So you got two things you can do. You can either make it choppy, like real sharp, like this, okay? Or you can kind of make it smooth, like this, but I kind of stay away from that because that just, it kind of looks like hula to me, okay? So just hit the beat, and to make this more of a rhythm, more of a dance move, you just kind of put some finesse into it, you know? One thing you can do, which we'll learn later, is just, you know, every like third one, you know, do a little florio or something like that. Get your beat going, get your rhythm going. Give me like a little, you know, head or shoulder or something. Give me some finesse in it, okay? Also, as we're moving, don't bounce your head. I know it sounds crazy. But if you come down like this, you're going to notice normally, if my knees were together and now they're straight, my body goes up higher, right? So that's hard to not bounce your head, but that's why you're going to use obliques. If I use obliques, I never have to bounce my head. So everybody look at their head and see where it's at in the back of the wall, and that head should stay there no matter what I do. That head has to stay in the middle, okay? It is extremely important. So when I bump, if I'm going and straightening and depending on that leg, then I'm going to bounce. So you got to use obliques, okay? That's why. So I'm going to go right, left. My head's in the middle. Very good. See how much better that looks? So, good. After this, we're going to march in place. This is how you move with it. So the next step, doing it together, doing it on the floor, making it have some finesse, doing it to different rhythms, okay? One side then the other. We could do 3 on one side, 2 on this one. Ready? Just to throw this in there. If my arms are like this, what's this mean? Do you know, Leisha? Something's happening over here, right? And if I'm coming towards you, I'd never do this. I'd never block it. I'm going to kind of, you know, okay, I'm coming towards you this way. I'm never going to block the goods here. But if you see this happening, you know something's coming. Something juicy over here, okay? So you could do 3 on the right, 1, 2, 3. I know I didn't teach you like hands, but just to show you. And then 1, 2. You know, you can go over here. 1, 2, 3. You can go over here. 1, 2. Okay? There's all kind of different combinations. We're moving forward. I want you to march in place. Okay? So we're not going to move yet with it, but I want you to march in place without hips. We're going to go right first. Right, left. Don't even move your hips. Just march in place. Okay, I want you to feel the floor, right? Do you feel, this isn't fun. This is boring. What can I do? Let me do a back handspring. I know I can't do it on the floor. I might kill myself, but if you get a mat, I could do it. What? No? Sophia, don't do it, Trisha. You're going to kill yourself. Okay, so if I march in place, I want you to feel when that foot hits the floor. Are you with me, Leisha? No pansy steps, Leash. Come on. You're like a little, like, scared. You got to step on it, step on it, step on it, step on it. When you feel the foot, I want you to give me a bump. Here we go. Right, left, on the step. Very good. Very good. And now with you, like, I'm going to pick on you because it looks good. It just needs now to look effortless. How does it do that? You know, that comes with time. Right now, it looks hard. You know. Go ahead.
I am finding from previous experience, I'm wanting to roll forward.
Oh, you mean tuck?
Just on.
Oh yeah, no, we're not even there yet.
It's from ballroom.
I
experience.
know.
I just wanted to double check. That's not what we're
No,
doing yet,
we are like at A minus. We're not even at A.
Yeah, I just wanted to make sure.
I know,
that
yeah.
it's right side.
Yes,
Okay.
we are flat, reflecting the wall, and we are bringing them out this way. We aren't turning, we aren't rolling anything. Yeah, but that's a good question. And that's why, back to the genies, you know, the little genies, the little girls, they just gravitate it if they don't have dance in them, because they don't know nothing. So they get it real good, you know. But once you have some kind of dance in you, you can get distracted. But just yeah, we are mirroring the wall, and it's very choppy and very square. Okay. Okay, so let's do it. Let's build some connections. Let's step and take it out 8 times. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Very good. So as soon as I feel that whole foot on the floor, can you feel it? It's like a light switch. There's no lag, okay? It can't be, okay? It's got to be out full throttle when the foot hits. 7, 6, good. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, so this is the other things you can do at home. I know you would look like Thumper if you were doing like this all the time, but just start walking around the house like this, right? I can't say it any better. What, do you do that? You need to walk. And now, once you get good, I want you to walk up the steps like that. You know, I want you to walk down the steps like that. Just don't break a hip, because you can get like too excited. And you know, in the grocery store, all the things. Every time you take a step, and then you'll have a little problem, because then you can't like take it away. It's like always there. And you're like on the treadmill like this. And it's like, ugh. It's really messy, but yeah. You're here for belly dance, right? This is how to do it. Okay, so we are going to march in place again. Here we go. Right, left. And this is how we're going to rev it up. We're going to turn on our engine now. This is the latest thing I've been doing to get us to walk forward. So let's stop a second. When I step, the thing that you don't want to do, the absolute worst thing that you can do, when I'm going to move forward with this move, is take your foot and replace it. And you will do this, because I've been teaching this a long time. People want to go, once we start moving, they go. You know, they just start, they do something, or a ball change, or stutter, or something. But once the foot stays there, it's stuck, okay? And quicksand. Then this one's gonna go. So don't do any kind of adjusting, okay? So that's why I like to do it in place first. It's the same darn thing, okay? We're just gonna take it this way. So we're in place. Let's go right first. Right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left. Step on that foot. Trust it. Oh, one more thing. If I call you out, you're like my babies now. It's okay, right? So, like with you, like you got the connection, but this is my fault. It's always my fault, because I might not have told you this, and I didn't. Don't do like heel toe or toe heel. It's a flat foot. Flat, 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 flat. Okay? A whole foot's coming down. Okay, ready? And 8, 7, 6, 5. We're gonna go forward. 2, 1. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Very good. Okay, so believe it or not, if I didn't tell you all those other things, you would have been, I don't even know what people do in class. Oh yeah, we got this going on.
Yeah, and
We got.
I still, you know, like.
Mm-hmm. I know, I've seen you. That she did this, what you were doing, only more. She was going. And then there's the flamenco. People do this. It's so weird. But this is all what they need.
Pronouns, but like you know, and I do all the bad stuff. But like you'll see them.
Yeah. Yeah. Tatiana, my daughter, she'll go pigeon-toed, man. Like, you look like she's like zombie coming out. You know, I'm like, all these things are important, are they not?
Yeah.
So,
You're making it harder than it is.
Yes, I always want to.
and you want to come up. You want the heel off the floor. You want to see some kind of hip. Right now, not only are we got, what's it called? Dismantled, I can't remember, with a broomstick, remember? We're stuck. Our hips are square, but there's no finesse. We're very square to the wall, and we're choppy, and our foot is just coming straight down, okay? Completely straight down, and trusting our foot, stepping on it, stepping on it, stepping on it. Now let's backtrack. Something I forgot to tell you, I apologize. When you walk normally, and I don't know how you guys feeling so far about this training, whatever you want to call it, a workshop. But believe me, if we didn't learn any of this stuff yet, you wouldn't have been able to do that because it's really awkward. But I want to say something. If you walk normally, just walk for me, okay? You probably heard this a million times. Do you feel yourself pushing off the back? It's kind of like ice skating. This is what we do, right? We push. I feel like my weight's in the back, and then I step on it. Do you guys feel the same? Okay. When you belly dance, the weight is in the front. This is the key to your fitness, okay? Once you know this stuff, you guys are going to be... Listen, my beginner girls, they're good now. They're like so good. I'm like, and the girls that never came to beginner, they came straight to BDBF, they're like, you know, they're like not... And then there's my beginners girls, they're like, I'm like, what? You know, because this is the key to learn what to do. So when we walk, okay... First of all, don't do the wheelchair, okay, the granny. But once you start walking with what I'm about to say, you're going to find yourself leaning forward. That's a big X. This is what I did. This was one of my problems that Sarah called out. She's like, you're trying to get there. You like leaning, and you can't. You have to remember to stay straight, like we said, okay? So my weight, don't do hips yet, is in the front. And I'll tell you why. When I step in, are you learning anything? Are you? Okay. My weight's in the front. Go ahead, step on it. Put your weight in the front. Look how much stuff you can do if your weight's on the front. Foot is flat in the back still. If my weight's in the back, can you move this hip? Not very much, right? Oh, well, Laura can. Get out of here. Messing up my game, Laura. Well, this is good. This is good though because she has so many connections. I'm talking about for the lay person, the rest of us. No, she's been doing. Remember, she came to my training already performing. So, okay. So when I step, and I want to say one more thing. This is what true support is. This is what true support is. This is what true support. I'm telling you that you can't make this stuff up because this woman is doing something for me too. She's here at my program, okay? Look, I'm going to cry. But this is her neck of the woods too. This is Columbus. She lives here, okay? Let's take a lesson from this. So when I did a master class, that Alicia said, are you crying?
No, I'm good.
Oh, Alicia said, oh, I don't know what to do because Laura's coming too. And I went, wait. Oh, she's one of my instructors, but she might want to do her own thing. And if she does, that's okay, right? You can't make this up. We talked. So I said, what do you want to do? I can stay back, or you could say, well, you do it. Because I have a connection here, too, because of the Arnold. I go to the Arnold through this facility. Which is a blast. And I like to keep my name here, you know, and my trademark. This one said, let's do it. Let's do your program. I mean, what an honor. You know what I mean? So, and then I said, well, why don't you come in on special days and do whatever you want, too, for like a little bonus. So that's what working together is, okay? All right, so you're going to weight it in the front, okay? So now try to walk like that without the hips. Weight in the front, weight in the front, weight in the front. Can you feel the difference? Okay, this is why belly dancers look so mesmerizing. They're not even walking like us, okay? The weight is in the front, okay? So now, let's march in place, then walk with our bumps with the weight in the front. So we're going to go right first in place, okay? Let's line ourselves up, and here we go. We're going to march, though. This new marching thing in place is new, Lisha. It's new. Because I figure, one girl couldn't get it, and I'm like, okay, hold on. I had her go, you guys weren't even there. I had her hold on to this, what's it called, ballet bar. And she was trying, oh, come on, I go, let go. And she went, and I go, oh, it's something we could do. Do it in place, and then move across the floor, okay? So pick it up in place. 8, wait, let's go together, sorry. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, wait in the front. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Very good. So if it feels like it's not happening easily, that's normal. If it is easy for you, then we don't have a job, right?
I just want to add that
Yeah.
if you think of the force of the movement coming from your hips
Yeah.
and your thighs, rather than, don't worry about your feet.
That's right. The feet aren't doing anything.
Don't get hung up
They're
on
not
your
doing
feet.
anything.
They're just going along.
They're just walking. Watch this. Watch this. Watch this. Laura, you walk and I'll bump. Just walk. Are we both doing the same thing? Okay, our feet. I'm talking about our feet. Okay, the foot is just walking. Okay, so don't make it anything happen, like try to get your foot up or try to, it's just, it's all through here. Okay? So, let's move on. Are we okay? So we move it forward, with finesse to move it forward, just give it like a little bit of finesse, that's all, because normally, we don't want to be like choppy like that, but, okay, so I'm going to take this movement to the side. The move always happens on the what?
The feet.
Yes, and yes, and yes.
That comes from hip hop,
Yes, that's true. So being that this is what I did to get it moving, right? That means if I go this way, and the reason why I'm getting moving around the room is not only is it fun, do you want to really do this all day? We want to move around the room, but the more body parts we move here, the more calories we're going to burn. And the more mobile we are, the more calories we're going to burn. So this is a fitness program, okay? So I'm going here, because I'm telling everyone, I'm going that way, okay? So if I wanted to move that way, pretty much, it's just what we said, only we're gonna step with our bump that way. Every time, and you guys, if you guys want this recording, let me know. If you want the recording also, look at it again. I still want you to come, but if you want to look at it later. Okay? So every time I go to the side, it's the same thing. Step, slide. Every time. Okay? That means this is out, Sophia. I'm joking. I'm embarrassing her now. Well, you're so confident, now I can embarrass you. You're fine. You're fine, Sophia. Okay, so I'm going to go step, drag. Okay? So, be light on your foot, and when the foot hits down, it has a bump. Now, one thing I have to say, let me go here so they can see me on here. Make sure it comes back a little bit when it drags. If not, you'll run out of gusto, because you'll be like, and it can't go, you know what I mean? You just got nothing left. But don't bring it back too much that it looks like this, okay? So, you let's get into basic body positioning. Stand up tall. How are we feeling? Can I get a holla? Woo! No fun right now, I know. You want the music, right? Okay, so I'm going to go bump, and I'm going to slide and get back to basic body belly dance positioning. Bump, slide. Bump, slide. Bump. Now I know there's the wheel and stuff like that, but this is the module of belly dancing body fitness, okay? There has to be a move. How do I get that move to each side and forward and back, okay? So, let's do it again. Let's do 5 of them. 5, 4, 3, very good. 2, 1, over here. 5, 4, good. 3, 2, 1. Okay, so you got it. Now it can go faster. So don't get nervous, but it ends up looking like this a little bit, okay? So that's just like step, slide, step, slide, step, slide, step, slide. Yes, and so what would you do? Yes, Laura, you're a good student. You would go bump, 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 bump. Very good, over here. Bump, 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 bump. Well, I'll tell you, Jessica, Sail. Is it Sail? Sail? How do you say it? You're looking good. You're looking good. Sophia refrained to do that move, coming this way. I'm watching you. Don't think that I'm not. You went that way, but you didn't come back. So you owe me that way, going that way. Okay? Got it? Okay. but your connections look good, Sophia. Okay, so I go to each side, go front and back, do it in the middle, do it in place. You understand, right? So let's walk to the front, let's take it to the side, okay? 5, 6, 7, 8, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Very good. Yay. Good job. Okay, let's wrap this part up by saying the only reason we have bumps are not to do this move. Because, I mean, we do this move in BDBF. It actually has like a little throwdown thing. I don't know what it is, but it's become like a cardinal thing that we do. But we're really learning bumps to do the omi, okay? So we might as well get right to the gusto here. And then I'm going to put on music, okay? So the omi is everything you already learned. The omi is, wait, let's take one step this way. Bumps that are sped up, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, in our program are the Egyptian shimmy. So you already have the Egyptian shimmy. So give yourself a round of applause. Yay! So if I did bumps like this, da 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 da, and these are choppy. I'm not talking about this or a vibration. I'm talking about literally a bump on the 16th. That's the Egyptian shimmy. So don't shift your weight. Do everything I told you. Keep your weight in the middle. And you can only do so much because it's a big movement. You also can't layer with it. You cannot. You can layer with shimmies like that. But if you're doing an Egyptian shimmy, you can only do so much. And BDBF will kind of go over here, do the same thing to get even. But just know, when we get to the Egyptian shimmy, it's just bumps. Bumps are coming back at you over and over and over. Okay, so you already learned front and back like this, right? And you learned bumps, so you already have the omi. So we're coming down, we're getting into that stance, right? Shoulders down, arms up in here, okay? And we're gonna go to the right. Then my weight is coming together and I'm gonna pick it up in the middle. Then I'm gonna push to the left. And then home base is just kind of like not central, which is this. It's just kind of like a little bit of a curve, okay? Just a tiny bit, probably like a normal standing person, okay? So it would go right, front, left, back. Okay, now there are other ones, like I said, like that are up and down, down and up, but we're not there yet. Remember, bottle fed, binky, blanket. This is you right now. You are being tough in the beginning. So, the weight is in the middle, though. This is also important. You're going to find yourself going, shifting your weight. No. Keep your weight in the middle. We never picked up the heels yet. We never turned or did anything fancy yet. Weight is in the middle. I'm going to push. I'm going to lift. I'm going to push. I'm going to go back. Push, lift, push, go back. And keep your butt soft. Don't squeeze. Very good. And keeping that head to not bounce is by using obliques. So then you could smooth this out. So this is an omi. And for this to really be a true omi, look how good you're doing. For me to know it's a true omi, you're pedaling your knees. I must see that you're pedaling your knees because that's bumps. Look, you got a bump over there and a bump over there. Remember, you had to straighten each leg. So you just got this going in the front and the back. So let's do it again. Let's stand and tuck and lift and drop and bring arms here. Let's go right, front, left, back, right, front, left, back. Now smooth it out and go slow, and you should see your knees pedaling, and you can kind of sometimes cheat a little bit and bring me a little bit of weight towards the heel. You might find for you can work it better, but don't do it too much. That's just a little cheat. Just never go forward, okay? And then you can go faster or do like whatever you want, but there are bumps on either side, okay? Got it? So let me show you one more thing, because this is like really jumping. So I want her to start with slides next time. If I wanted to do the omi, so you see it, there's a how to execute it, there's a move, how to make it move across the floor. Because if I wanted to move with the omi, this is more than you need to know, but you're that good. So if I wanted to move with the omi, then I would do the same thing. The move is executed on the step, right? And it would be on this step that's going out to the side. So you might know this, well, I'm sure you know this. In Morocco, and no one's going to Morocco to dance in the streets, are they? No? We're good?
I'd like to.
Well, I didn't ask that, Laura. So they can't go, like, they go to jail if, like, they're, like, in the front, but, like, in the back, it's fair game. I don't know why, but, so, so, that's why, if we're going over here, you'll remember me telling you that. Always take it to the back, take it to the back, take it to the back, okay? Just remember that, because it's kind of, and there, I mean, this is pretty too, but number one, it's more quirky. It feels like something's gonna get broken or something. And back, you can be juicy, okay? So we're gonna go around, 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 around. Very good. Back, 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 back. Now, if you're not gravitating towards this move, we never even did it in my other class. I'm just trying to be fancy. You don't really know how to move with your OMI. You really don't. But you will see that in a regular BDBF class, so I want to show you. So it's just like a bump, only it has a circle, okay? So it starts with a bump, circle, bump, circle, okay? And over here, I'm going to bump, I'm going to take it around. Bump, take it around. It just has more of like a circle going on, okay? Want to see the stuff to music? I know you do. Hello? Yes. I know. Let's dance. Okay, so why don't we do a couple of bump songs, okay? And then if we wrap that up, then you have a choice. Because I know, Leisha, you probably want to see some stuff. Jess, and I know this isn't like a really official first day because it was longer and it was more expensive for just this day. So if you want, I can party with you a little bit and show you just a little bit of the program. But you just have to know I didn't teach you those moves yet, so don't stress out. Is that okay? Okay, so that's what we'll do. Are you ready? Yes. Like, shut up. Make her stop talking. Make her. Slow, okay? You with me? Woo! Come on. Okay, bring it up. You feel successful? You do? Okay, good. So, let's do this one. Let's do one more of those, okay? Okay, so let's wind it up. Wind it up, wind it up. Get in that stance. Bring it up. Bring it up. Drop it down. Okay, right side. Carry over here. Over here. Do you feel like a lioness yet or no? Huh? This one's smiling. She's looking sexy. Right here. Uh-huh. Now don't get scared when we start having fun, okay? You promise? Bring it up. Bring it up. Do it again. Hit the beat. Okay. Now we're gonna wrap this up. Look. Front, back, front. I'm sorry. Up, down, up. Up, down, up. You see my cueing? Up, down, up. Okay? Up, down, up. A little bit faster. Up, down, up, down, up. Okay? Up, down, up, down, up. Okay? Okay? Faster. Okay? Just trying to build those muscles. Okay? You want me to stand on the stage? I never even look at the stage. Okay, look. Right, front, left, back. Again. Good. We're going to go faster. Look. Got it? Okay, we're going to move forward. And back. It's a little bit faster. Very good. I like what I see. Throw it down. Okay, stay here. Stay here. Right, front. Move it out fast. Go. Come on, come on. Up. Bring it down. Up. Down. Good. Up. Down. Up. Take it over there. Good. Remember, it comes back just a little bit. How you doing, Leisha? Good. Okay. Okay. Shimmy here. Look. Right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left. Stay here. Go under the telephone pole. Okay. Very good. Good. Okay, watch. We're gonna go around. Do the best you can. Very good, guys. Go ahead and look. It stops. I'm still facing the front. Good. And here. Right, left, right, left, right, left. Over here. Go. Yes. Back. Yes. And front. We're going to do it faster. Here we go. We're going to do a little positional change. Down and up. Do whatever you want. Give me something with yours. Good. Now kick somebody. You can always pick somebody you don't like. Just insert that at the end. It feels good. I know there's someone you want to pick. I know it's true. Okay, now. I want to say something real quick. We're going to keep dancing. I won't be the one teaching you the choo-choo shimmy, but when you learn the choo-choo shimmy, don't forget this, okay? When she teaches you the choo-choo shimmy, guess what? The choo-choo shimmy is just like bumps. I just figured this out like the other day. So this is the choo-choo shimmy, okay? But once you got the bumps, man, you can do it all. Because the choo-choo shimmy, if it's done on flat feet, it's bumps sped up on releve, okay? Except for the hips go up and down a little bit. But for now, watch this. I'm just going to touch on this. She's going to teach this in a couple weeks. But if I walk, but I make it more of like a scoot, like a penguin, and I still have that connection going with the hips, you'll be able to do your choo-choo shimmy. So a choo-choo shimmy is, watch this. So just scoot your leg, scoot it. It never comes off the floor. You do not remove your leg from the floor and do bumps, okay? So there's no heel or foot off the floor. I'm scooting. Scoot, 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 scoot. Come up on releve, and it's the same as bumps. So this whole bump lesson can help you in everything. It's amazing. So we're gonna keep going, but we'll do a choo-choo shimmy song too. So are you okay with another one of those, and then maybe playing around a little bit? Can we play? Huh? Smack somebody. Circle. Hey. 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 So your choice to get to the end of the class. Do you want to keep seeing bumps, or do you want to just play around a little bit? Or do you want to see bumps mixed in with other things? It don't matter? Okay, well, I figure you guys, but I just don't want to overwhelm you, because a normal beginner, we wouldn't do this, but I'm going to throw just some things out, and then we'll keep bumps in there, okay? Okay. You're fine. Okay, now you didn't learn this, so it's okay to mess up. I'm gonna knock on the door. Next to somebody in. These are fun.
Then I